Can I just say, wait, what? You got Andrew Wilson to mention me? What, was he mad? You know what I found so funny about Andrew Wilson, Trendlin? Do you know when Andrew Wilson had his little hissy fit meltdown about me? Andrew Wilson called me all sorts of names, and Andrew Wilson was like, "You're not even important enough for me to talk to anyway." And he had his whole little drunken Twitter tirade, which, by the way, didn't Andrew Wilson lose by his own standards by getting so pissed off at me? All I said was, "Andrew, why don't we debate about if the left hates white people? Can you just debate about if the left hates white people?" I made him a very fair offer. And then he demanded I cancel my stuff in my schedule to be on his schedule. And I said, "No, Andrew, I'm not going to shift around my schedule for you. I can do it, but I'm not going to do it on these days because I already have something booked." And Andrew Wilson got so pissed off and he started calling me all sorts of names. He had a little hissy fit meltdown, which it's my understanding that Andrew's general rule of thumb is the person that gets mad loses. So Andrew was the one that got mad. Andrew was the one that had a meltdown about me. I was being perfectly nice. Andrew was the one that said, "You're not even important enough for me to talk to anyway." But do you know what I thought was so funny? I happened to notice that Andrew had a conversation with Ben and Grace Thorpe not too long ago. So you're telling me that Andrew Wilson thinks that Ben Thorpe is more relevant than I am? Okay. Okay, Andrew. Okay. So what did he say, Trendlin? Let me know what little hissy fit Andrew Wilson was having today, because he's a massive pussy that doesn't want to debate me, because Andrew Wilson knows he can't debate me, because Andrew Wilson only debates stupid OnlyFans whores. I can't really remember, but essentially he will never debate me because I am a nothing burger. Okay, yeah, Ben Thorpe is more relevant than I am, according to Andrew Wilson. Okay. And just wants to show clips of other shows where she's mentioned to make a big deal out of it. Oh, yeah, because you guys know, I have a long history of just doing entire shows where I just show clips of where I'm mentioned on bigger shows. Yes, that is definitely in my pattern, Andrew. When I'm not watching bondage like presentations from the City University of New York and tracking down real radical revolutionary socialists and going on queer research tours and writing books about the left, all I do is show clips of bigger shows where people mention me. Oh my God. Andrew Wilson is such a pussy. What a disappointment. Honestly, what a disappointment. I had such high hopes. I actually did like watching some of his debates with those stupid OnlyFans whores. I was like, I actually thought that Andrew Wilson is someone that maybe could have actually given me a little bit of a run for my money. I really did. That was the only reason I was interested in debating him. Most people on the right are fucking stupid. They have no idea what I'm talking about. They have no idea what I'm doing. Andrew Wilson, I was like, it might be a little bit of a challenge. It might be something that's kind of interesting to see what arguments he uses against me. And then he turned into a total and complete pussy. Whatever. I guess. I don't really care that much.